Welcome back to Own the World Plays Out of the Park Baseball 21. It is time for the off-season from 1874. We'll take a look at our award winners and see if we can make some wheeling and dealing happen. So we're going to jump in here and just go straight to the Gold Glove Award winners. Probably going to see a lot of the same faces we've seen many times before. But that's always good and fun. So, in the National League, John Hatfield for us, who had an absolutely abysmal year at the plate. I mean, that's abysmal. Somehow still a 2-win player, and he runs too much. We may want to look at chopping him this go around. Cap Anson, obviously, he's just a complete stud. A 6-WAR season in 96 games. We like to see that kind of performance. And Dealin, still getting them. He actually had a decent year, 1.6 WAR for him. So, next up, reliever of the year. See if we pick this one up on the off chance. Nope. Not our guy. Too bad. Platinum sticks. So we should have a few of these. So, oh, Deacon White stealing it from Hyam for the first time in a long time. And Levi Merrill taking it from Anson. Did we knock anybody? Just Paber. Oh, and Bechtel. Paber getting credit for a decent year. Unfortunately, he does not get on base. 0 walks. 0. And Bechtel. Bechtel had a really nice year too, so he did deserve it. The 377 on base percentage there. Manager of the year, this is going to go to the 2 Philadelphia teams because they both won. Oh, where are we on? Rookie of the year. Sorry, I missed red. Yeah, Dan Collins, he got it. Oh, manager of the year. Now we can do it. That shouldn't be any shock because that is going to go to the 2 Philadelphia managers. Cy Young. Yeah, Bill Stearns in the American League. It's a nice season over here. Dick McBride was obviously going to win that. Pratt and Walters finished 3-4. MVP. This one could be a toss-up. I mean, the American League is going to be Ross Barnes because it just seems to be him permanently. This one probably was a little more up in the air. Yeah, a lot of people getting votes this time. George Wright ends up being the winner. Cap Anson is our top performer in 5th, and then it's a long way back to Bechtel, Hyam, and Pratt. Finished 6, 7, 8. So, overall, good team performance. Philadelphia had 2 of the top 3, so that goes a long way. We're going to look at raising our prices again. And we'll spend more money. And what does that leave us with for profit? Budget for extensions. A lot. Player development, I can spend whatever I want. It's just all funny money. Let me flip it back. Yeah. It's just all funny money. So, we'll go to the winter meeting start. And we'll be pretty aggressive in chopping some people, I think, this go around. So this is where we can come in and start to take a look at what we got. So the question is, do we move to Burdock? is there any value in shopping Hatfield around? And he is definitely better than Burdock. But it might be worth seeing if there's value here. Okay, they're throwing some things out. Nat Hicks, I don't need that. Bevins. This is all about making changes on the edges. And shortstop. Felt like that's strength for us. Radcliffe is just coming off a bad year. Linehan. Yeah. So let's take Hatfield off. I mean, we could shop Bellin. Let's throw Bellin up. Just see what we can get. Hollingshead is a pretty decent backup, but it's the same general thing, except for we get Patty Quinn thrown in the mix. Yeah, another kind of average catcher, Andy Leonard. Now, he is a good second baseman. That is interesting. He has underperformed, but he's 29. I don't think that solves any problems for us. And we haven't gotten to an era where players are available that are worthwhile. Yeah, we'll move Bellin out. I mean, I think we're still stuck riding this team unless we get something really spectacular that shows up. I mean, can we throw Burdock up? I mean, we do like him. He has that leadership, which is really important for our club. And it's the same general people. I mean, I could trade him and get Bub McAtee back to play first. Doesn't really solve much. I think that will remove him. Do you think we did want to shop Paber around? I don't even know what order this is in. Because Paber is starting to get up there in age. He's 29. But I don't know if there's any great returns for him. Like, again, Andy Leonard. It doesn't solve the problem. Now, the Whites do have stuff they're offering. I mean, does Foley get better? He's a defensive player. We'd just rather have the bats. Fred Triace, non-producing. Yeah, there's just not enough players available that could make this worthwhile. Okay, let's pull Paber off. Let's see if there's any market for Bill Lennon, because he is useless. Now, they would ship these guys out. Henry Austin, Henry Burroughs. Then if I pay for him, do I get more? Does it improve the offers? Ooh. So if I pay for him, I get better offer. Well, I don't get better offers, I just get more. Okay. I mean, let's take a look at Henry Austin then. If this is where we're shopping. I mean, he's kind of a guy, but we already have a backup catcher. So let's see what Keokuk has that they might throw in this. Would you throw him in? I mean, it would be awesome if you did. I mean, would you throw Candy Cummings in? You probably won't. I didn't think you'd do anything that silly. So let's see what you got here. John Peters is your best player. He does play shortstop. I mean, it would be an interesting move. I mean, I know you're not going to agree to it right there. But if we make the flip, can I get a big move? I'll pay for Radcliffe. I don't care. Yeah, I didn't think so. Is there anything else that would be a value that would make that attractive that I could give up? Yeah, I don't think those are good moves here. So, I mean, at this point, it's more just about collecting random things. I mean, Bill Hague doesn't give much. He can't be traded either. I mean, their roster is pretty devoid of talent. I mean, that really is devoid of talent. Now, Charlie Jones is really good, but he would not be available. So maybe, I think we do need to wait until after the draft happens. So let's go to the draft. Then maybe we can see if we can shop a little bit more. Because there'll be more players available. I mean, because as of right now, there just isn't anybody. So in this draft, there are 36 players. We're going to get 2 picks. So they think Lou Brown is the best player. And Philadelphia takes Terry Larkin. Well, that's not a bad pick. They have been in need of pitchers, so that's not terrible. Now, Keokuk, they take John Morrell. Okay. And Boston, finally Lou Brown comes off the board. So who's available when we are up? Wow. That's kind of just a pile of poop. But we are looking to trade our catcher, so I think we go the Whitey Ritterson route. Yeah, this is a truly awful draft. I mean, there is no talent available. I think it's Lester Dole. I mean, unless we want to go the George Fair route and hope we can develop him. I think we're going to go Lester Dole. And that is one of the saddest drafts of all time. So let's shop some people around. Bill Lennon, welcome to the... See if anybody will take anything. Oh, I need to add the money. Yeah. Everything. Will pay you to take him. It's kind of a general poo-poo platter. Edward Bevins, the Red Caps. I mean, that's just kind of junk. Dennis Coughlin, another center fielder. I mean, so I do think we were going to come make this look here. Yeah, Henry Austin. That was a trade, but we wanted to see if they would throw Charlie Jones in. What do you want? Yeah, you want Anselm or Hyam. But if I were willing to give up Paper, okay, you like him way too much. But if I put Peters in, okay, we're getting to something. Because if I put Radcliffe on, and I pay for Radcliffe, Nobody likes this at all. That's awesome. Those are the trades you love, where everybody hates the trade. I mean, is Jim Clinton worthwhile? Do I want that? That's just kind of average. I mean, he doesn't solve the problem. So I think at the end of the day, this just ends up being a one-for-one trade. Unfortunately, they don't have anything else to give us. So we just kind of get, I mean, we're making a trade to some extent just to make a trade. I mean, it's a body. Awesome. Yeah, let's go till the preseason begins. I mean, there's not going to be much that happens. Oh, Rule 5 draft. That was awesome. Yep, there's nobody who's eligible. Pretty unexciting offseason here. We have received a personal message. Oh, you're dropping my budget. Well, that's fine. I don't think that's going to matter much. Don't expect us to do as well ticket-wise, but that's okay, because we're a little aggressive in raising the price. So, that's okay. I mean, I'm guessing both of our guys signed. Yep. We continue to kind of gather junk for our roster. I can't send Wable down. That's fine. We've got Austin now, who's a body. So, let's go until spring training begins. Player development. George Knight. Okay, going back up. Oh, and Whitey Ritterson. You feel he's a better catcher now. Gay Scouts. So let's go to spring training. And so everybody gets to come to spring training. Oh, it's over here too. Cool. It's all over the place. Awesome. Who's on the trading block? Anybody we want to look at? No, that's not helping. No, you would trade him, huh? And Phony Martin, huh? What are you, Louisville? You must be having a fire sale. Is that what the issue is? I mean, yeah. I mean, we'll take a look. But I mean, what are you looking for? Wow. You wanted him out. And who else? Like, you had somebody else you really didn't want. In Phony Martin? I mean, Hatfield can play both. Radcliffe can't. I mean, if I send Hatfield, I mean, is there anything else I can send them? This is where Pud Galvin might be valuable. But you want money, probably. You just wanted the money. Because I feel like if I moved him, he can't really play in the outfield. Can Lip Pike still play? He can. But you trade Lip Pike. Okay, you did not think that was fair. Huh. Jim Holdsworth, huh? I mean, this is one of these where I can collect talent. Joe Start doesn't give us much. Pop Snyder, better backup catcher. Let's grab that. Okay, but you want that off your payroll, huh? I can't grab him, can I? Oh, I could. I mean, because he's not on your roster. I mean, Joe Blong is not going to be a part of this, I'm sure. I mean, I don't think I want to make that trade just yet. I mean, to get Lip Pike, I got to give up something. He can play the corners. He's 30. So the question is he better than Paber? I think he is better than Paber. I'll give it Paber. This is going to be a big trade. This is like everybody in the league is getting flipped around. I mean, Doug Allison, he's a catcher. I mean, we're taking the top off of this club to do this. John Richmond, he's 20. Wow. I think he should be a part of this. If I pay for Paber. Really? You feel that strongly about John Richmond? That's what's going to break this deal. Interesting. I feel like this is one of the most fascinating deals that could ever happen. This is a big time move. We're going to try to upgrade 2 positions. We're getting a little older. We picked up another pitcher. Yeah, I know losing Hatfield sucks. But he's been basically on a downhill trajectory. They don't like that we lost Paber, but the defense is going, and I think the idea that we picked up Wes Fissler to play second, who I think is maybe a better second baseman, and Lit Pike, who we can stick out in left, which I think will help our club. This is one of these that will, be talked about forever. So we will switch Lit Pike, though, to a left fielder. I think he is kind of done being a right fielder. I really like that move on our part. He's got to love what he just got. So that will mess up the preseason predictions because those guys weren't a part of it. I mean, we were predicted to go 72-24 prior to that trade. Oh no, they've added our players in, so they seem to like that move. With Pratt getting 50 starts. And yeah, they feel Wolters is falling off, but I can accept that. So at this point, we do want to get to this before we hit April, and then we can start moving everybody down. Yeah, it's my player development update. Pud Galvin. His potential went down, but his overall went up. To next week. To next week. To next week. Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of the boring part here as we go in. And one more next week. Hopefully that gets us through. We want to finish out the games. There we go. Then let's tear our roster back down. So, Cassidy, AAA. Galvin, AAA. Catchers, Ritterson. What, was he ready for AA? He can go to AA. This collection of outfielders, Wait. Daly, probably ready for AA. Oh, you think he's a AAA player? Okay. No, I don't want to release John Daly. I want him to play in AAA. Kuhn, he's probably ready for some AA ball. Idle, or Eldol. Unknown, Sullivan, probably ready, can stay in single A. So that gets us to 19. After we've removed up, we've got Metcalf. He can go play in single A. So Ritterson, yeah, let's start him in AA. I think that's a good place to start him. So we've got 18. So I do think we are going to send Phony Martin down to AAA. He's not going to like that, but that's fine. And then Wable won't go down anymore. He's out of options, but that's okay. Because we've got lots of extra people. Austin can go down. And who else have we got? So that gets us to 16. Beals is basically the backup everybody, though. And Burdock's a little bit of backup, too. So, but 6 outfielders is a lot. And the question is, Wable really doesn't add much to our club. So let's go ahead, we'll shop him. And I'll pay for somebody to take him. He's not adding much. There's other players I'd rather keep up. All things being considered. Joe McDermott, you'd give up a starting pitcher? Well, I get why you'd give that up. Cuthbert. John Greason. I mean, that doesn't help me. Joe Stark, yeah, it's kind of good to be the poo-poo platter again. I can bring Jim Snyder back. I mean, I wish there was a better return for him, but I mean, we can at least bring him back, send him down. They're pretty much the same age. Oh, I mean, Hoyball's 2 years older, but oh, wow, minus 1.7 more. Anybody else who's younger that has some skill? Oscar Bialeski. He can play corner, but I don't need another outfielder. And we're really looking for young middle infielders, and that's kind of missing. Larry Wrestler, I mean, I guess we'll have to go with one of these guys. Or just eat it and send Beals down. I mean, Beals, really wasn't used. I guess we're sending Beals down. To get to our 15 player limit. So let's go to opening day. And see where we end up. Okay. Yeah, you think we should reach the playoffs, top prospects? I mean, we still have some good players. And our preseason predictions at this point now, 73 and 23. So they still feel pretty good about us. So hopefully we can have another winning season. They feel we are well ahead of everybody going into the season, which is really good to feel that way. So hopefully we will have a good season, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Thanks. Bye.